obviously Limestone student, faculty, and staff, and the community for what they've done since we've released the news that we would have a tough decision to make. There have been a lot of prayers and a lot of support, which is really indicative of the Limestone community. Since we made the press release, we've had a lot of communication with several people from all over the country. At this point, the board is evaluating a couple of possibilities, and they would like a little more time to really think through this. What I can share is, there was a multi-hour board meeting, which speaks to the interest of the board to really try to find a solution.
Okay, and you said that the board needed more time, you said?
Yeah, the board really needs a little bit more time. As you can imagine, a lot of this has happened in the last couple of days, and this is some really big projects that may be in front of us, or big possibilities that may be in front of us. So we just want to make sure that we're giving everybody due diligence on both sides.
How much more time?
We anticipate having an answer within a week.
Within a week. Is there going to be another board meeting?
Do anticipate having another board meeting.
Okay. What else can you share about what the board discussed? I know this was a 3 or 4 hour board meeting that went a little bit longer than you all thought.
It was a very long board meeting, but again, I come back to that speaks to the board that we have and their interest in trying to make sure that the decisions they make for Limestone moving forward are the right decisions. Whether that be to ultimately close the institution or to lean into some possibilities that are potentially in front of us now.
What, Ariana, you got any questions?
Those options still stand as far as like online and whatnot?
Yeah, so at this point, we're still evaluating those options as well as many others.
What about graduation? They're still going to be graduating next weekend?
Absolutely. May 3rd, we will still hold commencement, and we will absolutely honor our seniors who have worked so hard and spent their last 4 or 5 years on our campus at Limestone.
And I'm not sure if Limestone does have summer classes. Are those still continuing?
At the moment, though, I guess what I would say is the press release that we made, nothing has materially changed at the moment, though we are continuing to look at possibilities.
And you say another week, is that exactly next Tuesday, or?
It is the 29th.
Okay.
So next Tuesday.
Okay.
Does the $6 million figure still stand?
That's a good question. The $6 million gap was the gap that we had prior to the press release. We certainly know that we've had some students that have made plans to transfer elsewhere, as well as some faculty and staff who have started making plans to go work elsewhere. That gap may be a little bit larger now, but to be fair, we don't have an exact number on what that would be, but yeah, we feel like it's in that area.
What do you say to your student body?
To our student body, I just hope they know that we're doing everything that we possibly can. We've worked incredibly hard to ensure, or do our best to ensure, that they get to experience Limestone and the next generation gets to experience Limestone as long as we possibly can. I'm hopeful that we can come to that conclusion, though no guarantees at this point.
Between now and next Tuesday, what's going to change?
Between now and next Tuesday, we'll have an opportunity to vet some of those possibilities that are out there and see if there comes a mutual agreement opportunity.
Can you go into further details about those possibilities? What are there? What is exactly in front of the board?
Unfortunately, I can't go into those opportunities today, but I'm hopeful that we're able to find one that meets our need, and we're able to change the course of the university for the future.
If the university does close, how will your university help all these students here that are here watching us? How will you help them get their transcripts as fast as possible?
Yeah, so regardless of the plans for the board to extend their decision, we still plan on having a reverse college fair on the 25th to help connect them with schools. If the decision comes before then, hopefully they would decide to stay. If it comes after, hopefully they would also decide to stay. We are working with academic affairs to align transcripts, and help them so that when they go through the process, they'll have something in their hand that they can show the other universities to build out their next few semesters or years.
Anything else that we didn't get to?
Limestone is a very special place. It's been a very special place for 179 years. It's a big part of Cherokee County, and one thing that Limestone does is brings the world to Gaffney, and we love this place. We love our students, faculty, and staff. And I would just reiterate the amount of time the board took to come to this decision only further expresses their passion and dedication to this place.
So a week ago, the options that you mentioned that the university is considering were not available or on the table, but since then they've become on the table since the announcement?
Since the press release, we've had several